You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me she will be the one to actually hurt Acnologia. That is complete and utter bullshit. She may be strong and all, and if she is now Elsa's relation, then fine, but it should be impossible for anyone that is not a dragon slayer to even hurt Acnologia. Why am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the awesome chapter that is Fairytale 486, with a funner cover up with the cover with Natsu being surrounded by lizards and happy and being dressed like mafia. We see now the gangs. Gajiel begins his fight with Bradman, who reveals that his entire body is consisted of magical particles, similar to keys. Effectively, apparently, Bradman is not even human. No, the fact that he has a name called the Reaper means that very well this is the reason for this. The magical particles in him will eventually infect Gajiel and he will kill him. So yeah, who will? I really hope he defeats that arrogant jackass. I'm looking forward to them all. But the most arrogant of all was surprisingly Elaine here. And no matter how powerful she is, I still believe it to be virtually impossible for any mage to even hurt Acnologia. And if by some miracle she does hurt Acnologia, then people will really complain once Elaine gets defeated. And I hate that. People just can't accept that sometimes a person is strong, but then they're facing someone, then that person is stronger than that one, doesn't necessarily mean it's stronger than that the thing previously. But she orders her two minions, Juliet and Jean, to enter the fray. Of course, they feel like they are very strong. Those two girls, especially the Julia. No, wait, who is? Is it Hugh? Is it Hugh? The Sun Girl, especially the one who's arrogant. Elaine mentions that 5 guests are about to enter. The first were the Pegasus and Tigers. The second were the fairies. The third is, oh yeah, finally, Oration says, who is now, Crime Secor, Oration says. Oration Secor, whatever the thing. They finally entered the fray. It was about time! With new get-ups, Midnight or Macbeth, well, I don't really know how we can describe him. But Richard, well, he seems to have now gotten an afro. Sorano is still dressed in her extremely sexy bikini, while Sawyer, well, he's in sins in the same one, and apparently Eric is motion sick. We have been confirmed that even artificial dragon slayers can get motion sick. And Suran and Yukino can sense that someone is here, but she doesn't know that it's Surano. Will sisters finally reunite? We can certainly pray. And she and then confirms that Elaine will be the one to take care of the fourth guest. But the fact is, I'm pretty the Moon and Sun Girl. The fact that they say that they must be foolish to be an understatement to think that they make an enemy of Lady Elaine the High Enchanter. I mean, basically just threw up in my mouth over there. No matter how sexy, no matter how dangerous is, they are vastly underestimating Acnologia. Then again, not even an artificial dragon slayer with 8 lacrimas could even hurt him. Then again, if he could have attacked despite gloating, then maybe he had a chance. So yeah, maybe Elaine will try to defeat Acnologia through tactics, not brute force, because if you think about it, almost every single one who have fought Acnologia has tried to fight him in a straight up fight, and all have lost. So maybe Elaine will try to use strategy, preparations in order to defeat them. Elsewhere, Natsu's gang are flying in, and well, Natsu seems really to have liked Brandish, mostly because she enlarged his head so he looks like a bubble guy. And Brandish then messes with Lucy by shrinking her breasts and then making them extra big again. And it's a miracle, actually, her her clothes didn't break. Yeah. Seems like the two of them are gonna become friends after all. They finally sense the magic, and it's August under them. And he looks up with a bit anger. So will they negotiate with him? No way in hell will the negotiation happen. Elsewhere, Elaine decides to do her magic, apparently magic by infecting the earth in somehow. But the strange thing is, the way she talks here, it almost seems like she is not in this game, in this war for in order to win. Well, maybe she is, but if that is something about how the way she says it that makes it sound like she is the one who's controlling everything. But just like all the Springham, she believes to be all powerful. The way she says, even if we had continued to battle normally, our side would have still emerged victorious. Uh, you do know that almost 6 Springhams got defeated, right? Then again, none of the Springhams got killed, and it's very likely that they will come back with a vengeance. And she considers the game to be board to be broken because Acnologia is flying away, flying up in the sky, and soon will arrive. Black-winged one. And then she recites that poem again. Upon this land which the white angel reigns supreme, the black dragon now descends. It's the malice of the black angel has made manifest. But the one who will be laughing when all is said and done is I, the scarlet angel. Apparently this side calls her the despair, but she considers herself an angel. And it's pretty funny how she considers that the only reason she doesn't like her despair is because she doesn't seem it cute. Elsewhere, Bradman is continuing to infecting the one with a Gagiel with magic particles, effectively saying that his entire body is magic particles, which technically makes him a Reaper. And this seems to mean that Bradman really is a being that is Reaper. Keys was a demon who was made of magical particles, but this one seems to be a true Reaper. He seems to be the Reaper that would guide them all to the underworld. The fact we see skulls and shapes and all that stuff really seems to be strange that way. But or are you telling me that Bradman is some kind of necromancing demon either, too? So Levi enters the frame with holy light. She refuses to let Gajiel die, masks her breath with a mask, and saying she wants them both to live. As Bradman shows a skull head, he says that I will grant you both the wish to die together. Yes, kill off that bastard already. I really hope that they will. But how the hell can they defeat someone who's made of anti-magic barrier particles? We will see, won't we? But I think Levi is the key. Finally, on the side note, Seraph senses something changed in the earth. And he's actually sweating. So yeah, whatever Elaine is planning on doing to the earth, there's no way that it's good. And she will make preparations to fight Acnologia. But if she... Okay, it's all fine if she managed to wound Acnologia. But if she does more than just wound Acnologia, then I will be pissed. The one who's gonna kill Acnologia is Natsu, none other. But then again, if Acnologia prevails, then people won't start shutting up then, because how the hell can Natsu win if not even this could hurt Acnologia? That's the question, right? Acnologia is a maverick, a living calamity. So this is basically this chapter. Awesomeness with the Urashian says Elaine making her boasts, but then again they were more annoying, and a little fun with Natsu riding up over there. And Gajeel and Levi fighting together now. That is saying something. But I really, really hope that Levi won't die. Because that will be that will also piss me off. So, how can they defeat the magic barrier particles? By erasing its particles? Will the fourth guest, that is Acnologia, get a surprise? Give me your thoughts if you have any. Next week's chapter is apparently called The Third Seal. So what? Is that a no to the Russian sis? Give me your thoughts if you have any.